Hey there, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm doing tinyglade again. It's definitely something I really enjoy coming back to over and over again, just because of the peaceful, chill, relaxing vibe, and I feel it makes it easier for me to give you something relaxing where I can just kind of ramble and talk, and if you find my voice enjoyable. But so I have finished Wednesday. Well, second season, what they have. It's definitely going to be a third season. And because of that, put me in the spooky mood, which I like the thing I keep seeing where it says all of September is Spooky Eve, I'm like, yes, correct. So at first I was going to try to make a 1-for-1 of Nevermore. But then I decided, what if I just try the stylings of and just make my own thing? Because I feel that makes it a lot more relaxing for me and less stressful. And I didn't really feel I could find a good enough model to do it justice. Because if I'm going to do something like that, I want to actually do the full justice of it. Otherwise, why say that I'm doing it? So I felt doing something where it says in the style of was a better idea. So here we are. First, I'm going to do like I always do and clear everything out. So that's just makes it easier. I'd rather put stuff back. Which, by the way, while I was looking stuff up for tinyglade, I saw somebody had made Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings in tinyglade, and I sat there and watched him do it, got distracted, like hadn't even started doing what I'm doing now, and I sat there and watched it, and I'm like, I saw how they did it, and I was still like, how the hell did you do that? It was just wild. I'm sitting there looking at him thinking, how? Like, did you ahead of time, like, rehearse? No, not rehearse. What's the word? Not rehearse. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, you get the idea. I was just in there thinking, did you plan this? Like, how did you? But anyway, it was really cool to watch. But I was like, okay, time for me to do my tinyglade. Is that the train? I don't know. I don't think that comes through too loud. You might hear a little bit of the, I doubt it'd be that big a deal. Also, I did not realize. I don't remember there being so many rocks. Apparently there is. Huh. Is that something I can just put down easily? Well, I'm just going to clear out most of this area. Oh my god. If you click the delete button on the sheep, it gives you a heart. It's kind of funny because it's like, you shouldn't be happy because I tried to delete you. I actually didn't realize it was a sheep, to be honest, at first. Being this high up in the sky, wow, that train be going. It's gonna be one thing that I actually will miss whenever I eventually move from where I'm at now, is the train noises. I actually find it relaxing. Occasionally it does wake me up, but it's just, I don't know. I like the train noises. Not for everyone, that's for sure, but I definitely like them. Let's see. Colors. I think I'm gonna try to go with the... Okay, let me pull this up. I'm gonna look at a picture real quick because I wanted to try to do the styling of I think the best way to get the styling of would be maybe like this. Might change my mind in a minute. But I want dark color, and then for the accent I want a... no. Yeah, so it's only going to give me an accent color choice if I do this. I think it'd be better this way for what I'm trying to do. I mean, I think that's the darkest color. Maybe I should make this a little lighter, actually. Let's see. I don't know. Kind of struggling here deciding the color. Because I want to decide the color before I go too far. Is that green? Is there not just straight up a... like, I thought you could make the roof black. Maybe not. Huh. Oh, maybe it's because the styling choice I picked. I don't know. Let's see, now can I? Nope. I don't know, that just looks like green, isn't it? But when I'm looking at it, it doesn't look green. I don't know. But anyway, the roof style needs to be like this. But like, it just needs... how do I get it to do that? I don't know if I can do it the way I'm wanting. Because the way I'm wanting it is more like... some reason I swore you could do it that way. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. No, not the color, not the color. Maybe it's the... I feel like it might be the style choice that I picked. Maybe I'm wrong, but... see if that changed anything. No? No, that didn't really change anything. I don't know. I did something wrong, I feel like. Well, anyway, I'll figure it out eventually. I definitely don't like how that looks, so we're gonna do that at the very least. Anyway, I got two of my friends to watch Over the Garden Wall, which I think is a very delightful, perfect show to watch during this time, you know, going into autumn. And they really liked it, which I was glad, because it is a really good show. It really does hold up. And every time I watch it, I go through the same thing where I'm like, man, I wish there was more. But at the same time, that feeling is what makes it so special, because you know there's not more, and you just enjoy what you were given, you know? And tell you though, if there was suddenly ever like another story in that world, I'd be pretty happy. You'd really have to come up with something pretty good though, because the story's already so good. So you'd really have to make it worth coming back to that world, you know? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm just trying to do styling of that kind of Wednesday style. And obviously, when I'm done, you guys can oh my god. When I'm done, you got... I keep going too far out. Try this again. When I'm done, you guys can tell me whether you think I pulled it off or not. Hopefully, I do. Okay, yeah. See, this is the only thing though. I don't want it like... It needs to be like stuck in there or it's gonna bother me. Oh wait, I could just... Yeah, there we go. I forgot, it's like I could just elongate it and that solves the problem. Now this is definitely not... Like this needs to be even or it's gonna drive me insane. It must be. You know, today, at least where I live, in Arkansas, yeah, I'm fine with saying the state. I kind of go through that thing where like, is that too much information? But I think saying just the state is fine. I feel comfortable with that. But anyway, we actually had some pretty nice cool weather and it was just like, fall, are you teasing us? Are you here? At least for a little while, you know? I'm sure we'll go back to 100-degree weather here and there, as we do. But I was like, you know, I'm happy you're here for the moment. I'll take what I can get, right? So, but it was pretty nice. I was still running air conditioning in my car, just slightly, and I was like purposely freezing myself because I didn't have a car with air conditioning before. And so it was kind of nice to just be like, you know what? I have air. I'm gonna freeze myself. May sound silly, but I don't know. That's what I do. And that's what I did, so. Oh my gosh, the little pumpkin. Oh, that's so cute. I like this so far. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. Every now and then I'm gonna look back down at my phone and kind of see if I'm doing the style that I'm trying. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do that right now, real quick. Just trying to get like pictures kind of here and there of it, because some of it, I'm gonna be real with you, I have no idea how I'm gonna do. But if I can just get the general vibe, I think that will make me happy enough. Put it to you that way. Somebody that has more creativity with this game could probably do more than what I'm going to be able to think of. But that being said, I am still enjoying doing this, so alright. Yeah, because they have like this area where everyone can walk, like a courtyard, and I decided I wanted to emulate something like that. You know, though, you see something like that, like the Nevermore School in Wednesday, and you're like, man, I wish I could go there, you know? I haven't been able to decipher because I'm a little confused on it. But it sounds like it might be a real place, but they changed some of it with CGI, I think. If I was understanding what I was reading correctly. If I'm wrong on that, definitely correct me in the comments, because I'm definitely curious. I think this is a nice little start. I think some witches and warlocks and anybody else would want to come here, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make kind of like this the middle part. I wasn't sure at first, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, yeah, that's a little too high up. Let's go back down. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, because this way I can kind of, I don't know how far I want it. Maybe like, yeah, okay, I'm getting an idea of what I want. Little by little, I'm figuring out what I want. The main thing is I have this thing for symmetry, so I want certain things to be lined up a certain way. So it kind of takes a little while to make sure that they are. You know, I got an idea. Okay. So now I know that those were good. I just gotta pull back a little bit. Also, can't remember if I talked about this on this channel, but super into dinosaurs. And I saw Primitive War, and I'm planning on making a review slash kind of just like going into some of the details I liked. I don't know, like if that really is a review in a way. Kind of just like, I don't get too deep into it because I'm gonna talk about it in the video, but like just different details that I like how they did things, you know. And at first I was gonna try to make that video right after the movie, but I really felt for me it was important to wait for the excitement to like die down some, as weird as that may sound, because I wanted to have a little more what's the word I'm looking for? Like be a little more level and be able to really think about it like, okay, was I just excited because, you know, a new dinosaur movie that wasn't Jurassic Park, or you know, or am I really impressed with some of the things? And I feel as the weeks have gone on, I have been more impressed. There, you know, there's definitely things to critique, but I do think overall it does a lot good. And you know, I mean, the people who, like the reviewers who have given it not super great scores, I mean, I get it. Like if you're just grading it as far as like a story, yeah, I can see why you'd be like, yeah, this isn't like necessarily like the best story ever, but I like what it does to get to the dinosaur mayhem and stuff. And you know, last thing I'm gonna say, because I want to go on this too long on this video, but just making dinosaurs a threat again, you know. There we go. Instead of having one of those dumb MAGA hats, I could just have make dinosaurs scary again. Although thinking about it now, the initials for that wouldn't be, wait, what would the initials be? Yeah, that would be crappy. It was like briefly like, oh, that's kind of funny, and then I was like, oh, actually that's doesn't work at all. Just had to work that out apparently. Okay. See, in Nevermore, the buildings have this kind of pushed in look to the roofs, so I think that works pretty well. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. Yeah, so far I'm liking the general vibe I got going on, because I want to make this all like connected, and then you got like the courtyard here, you know. So that's the idea. See, now that I got these two squares, I can just fit them in here. Now the question is, do I want more courtyard? I don't know. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna have it like this because this will be like right here's the middle area, and then here, and then here, and here. So yeah, I'm gonna make these actually part of the buildings. Yeah, I think I like that idea better. Yeah, for sure. Now, let's see how tall. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make these both tall. And you know, something else I can do now that they've added the stair feature. I could do it here, but nah. I'm gonna do it like here. Yeah, I like this idea. Oh, actually, I know what I could do. Let me take it back. I think what I'm gonna do is make, like, I'm trying to think. Well, you still got that circular there though. If I do that, do I want to do it that way? Now, something I could do, I could expand this out like quite a bit like this. I don't know if I want it that big though. More like, yeah, like that. I felt like it was a bit much. It's just trying to decide how I want to do the stairs coming up. Because, like, I could do, you know, oh wait, that don't work. I could do, boy, I'm struggling with this. Like this. You know, that kind of deal, but nah, I don't want to do that. I like the circular part here. It's just trying to figure out how I would do the stairs though. Because if I do the stairs, I really like the idea of it being blocked and then it's like going through it. You know what I mean? So, I have to really think about how I want to do this. Oh, you know what? Actually, I just got an idea. I think I know what I'm going to do. Although, this may not work as well as I'm wanting. Oh, it's because it's snapping to it. Okay. If I do that, and then move it there. Got an idea. Wait. Crap. Trying to get that lined up. Problem is though, you do this and it takes away the circle. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let me see. I may just do that and then the circle goes away because the circle's still like in the design of the floor, so that looks kind of cool, but I don't see any other way to get the stairs to work the way I want, and I really want the stairs in the middle, like you're coming into this place, you know? Okay, maybe a little more. You can see how this gets a little tricky. Depending on what you're doing, of course. How come this one's not? There we go. Just wanted it to feel even. Okay, I think now I can do the stairs. Okay. Whoops, too close. Okay. Alright, I think I might be able to get this. Or actually, you know what? If I just widen it out and then pull these forward, I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, it literally doesn't matter. Yeah, because you... Okay, That actually ended up being an easier situation than I was thinking it was going to be. But see, I like that look of like you walk in between. I think it gives it a nicer... Gives it a nicer look. Alright. Put some lanterns down, I think. I'd say as soon as I could find them. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. Yeah, I'm liking this. I like this so far. I gotta be careful though, because I got this already so close to the edge. So I gotta be careful with the way I'm designing this, because unfortunately I can't just move all this. I wasn't thinking about where I was building, but that being said, that's the entrance. So that actually ends up being okay for that reason. Okay. Now, just need to, actually, I think I want these to have ceilings, or not ceilings, oh my god, roofs. I guess it's, you know, anyway, you know what I mean. No. There we go. I think that's the same. Looks the same, I believe. Alright, I'm going to take a moment to reference again, kind of get some ideas. See, that's something I definitely want to do, is make like some of these taller places that stick out even more. Yeah, see, looking at this, okay. Alright, I'm getting some ideas now. First of all, I don't know if I can get this to go exactly the way I want. This is going to be difficult. Maybe if I... And then I could just kind of... May have just figured it out, possibly. Alright, let's see. I think that's a good way to figure out if I lined it up the way I wanted. Got that across there. Now let's check with this one. Okay, good. Okay. And then we're going to pull that out as long as it'll go, which isn't very long, but that's okay, because we just need it to connect to. Now here's the question, are these lining up? I don't know. I don't think they are. Yeah, I think... I got an idea how I can figure out. Okay, I don't think I did that straight. I did not. Okay, let's try something else. The problem is I gotta make sure that's going across as straight as I think it is. Okay, I'm kind of using this like a ruler. Okay, so it goes to that edge. And here. Okay, let me try this. If it goes to that edge, it's there. I'm pretty sure that's correct. We'll just kind of tinker with this and see. Whoops, nope. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's a start. Because you get the idea of what I'm trying to do to kind of make it branch out like the school does, where it has the connected buildings. See, when I look at it, oh, that's not lined up. Let me look at this. Lined up on that side, lined up on that side. Okay. That's actually lined up. This, however, oh my god. Yeah, see this, however, just takes a little bit of finagling. I think the more I zoom out, I'm pretty sure that's right. It's kind of a little hard to tell. I'm trying to make it as lined up as I can. I think a good test would be making something like this. I'm gonna widen it out as much as I can. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like this needs turned a little bit. Yeah, it just, yeah. Yeah, see, that looks more lined up now. See, I feel like this is more down than this one. This one's more up. Yeah, I knew. It's probably the way they're connected to the building too, yeah? Yeah, I think that's what it is. To me, that seems more like it. I'm pretty sure that's lined up now. Wonder if I could just... Oh, actually, you could just kind of... This is kind of silly, but you can kind of do this just to test it out. But see, it's over there. I don't think that's lined up as good as I thought. Let me try one more thing. Okay, yeah. Okay. Because see, what I'm thinking is if I can get this the same size and get it over there, basically make the clock towers on the corners there. Well, I mean, I guess they wouldn't really be clock towers, with the idea of something, you know, something like that. Be neat if they added stuff like that. Just those little things, like being able to make like an actual clock tower, like with the clock and everything. Might be some mods that I don't know about. I don't know, I've tried to look up mods for this game and either I'm not doing it right or isn't many. I'm a little unclear, but guess I'll find out sometime eventually. Not what I wanted. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Come on, go up. There we go. Let's look at that zoomed out. Something doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right. I think that actually seems to be better. Is this one bigger? Okay. It's definitely part of the problem. I don't know if that was the problem though. See, the way they're going into them, looking at it now, that doesn't quite look right. Okay. I think I might have got it that time. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty darn close. Huh. I don't know why that sheep popped up. Oh, because the sheep's under there. Apparently I built the sheep on top of the house. Or wait, house on top of the sheep. Said that wrong for sure. Okay. I'm trying to use this as like a makeshift ruler. There might be a better way. It seems like they're lined up pretty good. I'm gonna be happy with that. I'm just gonna be happy with that, I should say. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this lower. Wait. Okay, good. I can just... Okay. See if I can at least get it to that corner. There we go. So that was the main thing. Okay. There we go. I had to really get down there so I could actually see that. See, this looks, yeah, this is pretty even. Wait, is that going too far? I don't think it was going through it, is it? Oh, just barely. Like you can barely see it. So we're gonna scoot that back a little bit. And then we're gonna scoot it back a little bit. And then all I gotta do, make another one here. Just connect that and lower it down. Nice. I hope this can go all the way. Okay, good. Doesn't go through because that was the main concern. Okay. I know that's not up there with that, but that's okay. Because this is the gonna be the lower courtyard, you know? It's the idea anyway. Yeah, I'm really liking this so far. I'm really liking the vibe of how I got this looking. And I'm gonna add more stuff to give it more depth. I'm kind of just getting the structure down, I guess you could say. Yeah, I think, you know, obviously tell me what you guys think, but I do believe this is getting that Wednesday Nevermore stylistic look, in my opinion. Yeah, let's pull that back. Try to... Oh. Wait, let me see. Which way do I need to pull back? Oh yeah, I guess I can pull back that way. Okay. I do believe... Yep. Got all that. Alright, awesome. So yeah, we got all that. Got the front. Got this back part started. Feeling pretty good about that. Wonder if I want to leave like a little garden area in the middle. Actually, here's what I'll do. What I will do... First of all, this isn't going to be a part of the structure yet. We're going to do kind of a little bit of here and there, I think. For instance, I'll pull this down. Give places where there can be flowers, I think is the best option. Okay. Trying to think. Yeah, I need to move it that way. Actually, probably would have been better to line it up there. Yeah, I think it'd be better to line it up here that way. Yeah. That way, it's already gonna be the way I want. Yeah, this is gonna be a little more work, but I think this will be worth it because then you can have more area here and there with flowers. I think that really works. Or what would be real good is to put some of those dead trees to give it that spooky look, you know? Yeah. There we go. Make it a little bit and then a little bit longer. Yeah, that will work. Now I just gotta make the... Ooh, my hand was getting numb from the way I'm using the mouse and keyboard. And my arm basically hanging over. Really gotta stop doing that. Ah yes, the tingles. And not the ASMR tingles. Oh boy. Yeah. I think I like this because then it gives them courtyard area. Here, there. Yeah. Is that crooked? Is this whole thing crooked? Or is it just the way I'm looking at it? Need like a ruler snap tool. I don't know. Seems like it might be a little off. But it's not. How's that possible? Am I just looking at this at a weird angle, maybe? I don't know. It does seem to look straight now. If you saw it with me... See, when I look at it this way, it looks slightly... Just... seems slightly... not right. Am I losing my mind here? Like, I swear it looks like it just needs slightly turned. I hope I'm not... hope I'm not doing too much. I don't know. I think that looks better. I could be told I'm wrong. I don't know. Seems better to me. Is that like higher? Weird. Guess that just needed to come up some. Okay. Well, that looks good. So I'm pleased with that. Also, I just had an idea. What if I put the building here that is going to be basically the clock tower like area, you know? It's gotta pinch this on the edges. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be good. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got a good idea. Yeah, I got a good idea. I like how it does that on the edges, how it makes the little wooden stuff to hold it. And then you take it too far and it does that. I don't like when it does that. Personally, not what I want. Went ahead and was quiet there for a second to see how loud the train is. If it's not real loud, I might keep it in, see if you guys like the train noises. If it's not your thing, let me know, obviously. Although, that being said, I may cut it out if it's too loud. We'll see. Or I guess you'll be seeing now. Because I'm talking in the past and you're in the future, and I don't know why I'm over-explaining this. Anyway, point being, we'll see how the train noises went. I wonder if turning these to wood for the top part would be good. I really feel like that would look better for the top part, in my opinion. Let me just experiment. Yeah, I like that actually. Yeah, and then just like with a white outline. Yeah, I know I keep saying it, but I'm liking this. I think though I'm gonna push this over and then push this one over. It's hard to get these exact. I think part of it is maybe I need to pull this out a little more. Okay, I think those are both pretty well. I think these look pretty much matched. I don't know, something just doesn't seem to be cooperating with this. Maybe it's fine, I don't know. It's kind of hard though when you're stacking stuff like this. I was about to say, what would happen if I just did that? I don't like it. Putting it back. I just want them to like meet in the middle. It's hard to get that where I want it though. Okay. I think I'm gonna put a door here. Actually, I'm gonna put a fancier door. There. I feel like a big door makes sense for this. Okay, I'm gonna put these on the edges here. Okay. There we go, that looks nice. Yeah, I think this is coming together. The only thing is though, I think the wood thing maybe I need to change because just don't think it's working the way that I thought it would. Yeah, we're gonna change that. And I could always change the color if I want. Question is, what color am I gonna change it to? Yeah, we'll just do that. I might change that back in a second. Alright. Yeah, no, I changed my mind. We're going back. You know, this week for work, I just felt like painting my nails, and so I did like some red, some black. And I really like the name is very silly. It's like one of those play on words. I like it. It's called You Can't Beat Royalty, like how beets are red. I thought that was pretty good. I love the little play on words, so you could see why something like that I would find entertaining. Not shocking to anybody that knows me in the flesh. Now that's bizarre. Why is that? Oh, right. Okay. Well, maybe. I don't like that. Oh, there we go. Because I don't like that being at the door. There we go. Because I was about to say I wanted doors there, but it doesn't quite work when it's doing that. Don't like it. I don't think they actually had chimneys in the Wednesday version, but I want some chimneys. No, maybe not there. I don't know. I'll make my decision there. I think some places will have chimneys, but not, not all of. Also, crap. There we go. Could not get that to work for a minute there. Okay. Let's say I need me options. There we go. Well, kind of just want it as like an extra, more extra styling. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, see, I gotta pull this through at least a little bit. There we go. Yeah, gotta do it just a... Yeah, just need enough to go in there. Maybe I ought to bring this down some. Yeah, there we go. There we go, perfect. I just gotta widen it out just a little bit here and just a little bit there, just to give it a little extra styling. Doing little things like that makes it go a long way to giving it that extra style. That's not what I'm trying to do. There we go. Alright. Something I need to do too is have like a little trail, you know? I know that's like pretty short. Just kind of a, and then probably have it go into like a dirt trail. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Have it go into a dirt trail. Alright, yeah. Make it like it kind of goes out into the woods. I don't know if I like that kind of styling right here though. Yeah, I like this better. May not seem like much of a difference, but I don't know. I like it better. Also, I think I'm going to erase a little bit here and there to give it more of a broken up look, because I think it's a little too uniform. Yeah. Just a little broken up here and there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe I'll change it later, but I think that's good for now. Now, gotta put some of these for sure. Gotta have some extra lighting. Oh, you little bastard. I didn't want another one of you. Oi. Okay. Get another one. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, because I definitely want this to look, you know, lit up all the way across. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Can you change the color of the wood, I wonder? Yeah, I think it's only the torch itself. Actually, I'll change my mind. I want to be purple. Yeah, we're gonna do purple. Perfect. Now, while I'm thinking about this, I'm gonna try to add some. Let's say I'm gonna try to add some dead trees, and it's gonna give me some live trees too. Don't give me that crap. It's not what I wanted. Alright. Get out of here, get out of here. Get out of here. See, I just want some of the like gnarly looking trees in the garden. That's all I want. Whoa. Cause see, I want it to feel like a spooky, and the live trees don't do that. Oof. They don't give you that same feeling, you know, when you do that. So that's why this is what we need. Problem is, gotta keep putting down trees till I get the right one. If there's another way, I'm not aware of it. You know, I got an idea. Perfect. Now I can just take the ones I want. Get rid of the other ones. Which one is the alive tree? Okay. It's about to delete the wrong one. Okay, there we go. That should be plenty. I can just kind of move them around, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's... See, this is what I wanted. And the best part is I can move them exactly where I want them. So, That's nice. Okay, oops. Yeah, we're gonna have... See, look at that. That's perfect. That's perfect for their little area. Also, why does this one not have and that one has? Must have done something wrong. There we go. Okay. Now there's a question. How do I get the... Oh, there we go. Oh. I don't know if this is going to work the way I wanted. See, I don't know about that. Oh, actually, I have an idea. I think I know how I can fix this. This is kind of dumb, but... Actually, I think that works. It's got like a line down the middle, but... Why do the roofs look kind of off, though? It's probably just because they're connecting, I guess. Or, could be because these are slightly off. I think I'm kind of getting them to blend. I don't know. That looks kind of weird. I don't know about this. I don't know if that's working the way I want it to. It just, I don't know, just don't quite look right. Alright, I don't know about that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these. Actually, you know, it'd be kind of cool if I separated them and just made them like two buildings on top. You know what I mean? I got an idea. Let me go way back before we even had roofs. Yeah, here we go. And now I'll put one here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, now I'm getting the idea. And this can be kind of like, that can just be a balcony. Yeah. And there we go. Still get our little crazy ceiling thing. Perfect. Well, maybe not perfect. Could still use some work. Yeah, see, I think this is, I don't know, it's just not quite, needs something else. Okay. See, I don't want this to be too wide, but if I widen it out just enough, gives a little bit on the sides for them to come out, right? But then it's still way up high and all that. And then I think it just needs more decoration. Like maybe something like this. You know? Yeah, I think this could work. It's just, yeah, it's about to say it's just a matter of getting it in at the correct angle. Nah, I'm going to get rid of those actually. Oh, just something about this isn't quite right. I think it's just not working because the whole idea is supposed to be it's like a tower getting kind of... Oh, I know what'll change everything. Yeah, okay, I know what to do. I know what it is that's making it look off. It needs to be... It just needs to be more like a tower. It's become less like a tower. Or a tower look, and that's what's bothering me about it. Yeah, okay, and then I can always shrink that part, which I'm about to do, so that's no big deal. Okay. Yeah, see, I feel if I could get this up more, and then maybe this up more. Oh, nope. See, something like that looks more... Oh yeah, the back don't look good. Gotta fix that. Yeah, see, that was the problem. Now I just feel we need to widen this out a bit more. Not too wild, because this is only going to be able to go so far. There, see that? That looks way better. I knew that there was a reason it just wasn't looking right. Okay. So we got a pretty good deal going on here overall, right? I think I'm gonna make this more square. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing these little side structure things. I actually got more done with this than I thought I would have got done, honestly. Or I should say, within the time that I've been playing so far, I just didn't think I'd have this much done. So, pretty cool, right? Pretty cool when you didn't think he's gonna have that much done, and then you're like, actually, I got a decent amount done. I don't like that. Wonder if I can... Okay, there we go. That's better. Because that's all the way to the edge of that. Okay, yeah. I have to go down here. Got a little bit there, a little bit there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's working pretty good. Yeah, that's working pretty good. I'm gonna turn this into a better structure than it is now, but that will be in a moment. That's one thing I didn't think about. I gotta fix that. That's gonna bother me. Yeah, 'cause see, I didn't realize those weren't connecting anymore. Uh-oh. Are these crooked from each other? Oh no. That's why it don't look right. It's your fault. I think that was actually what the problem was. It was this that was crooked. Yeah, pretty sure. Maybe this too. Okay, that should be good. That looks a lot better, I think. This one looks like it needs to go up a little bit. Oh, I'm not grabbing the right area, so that's the issue. Okay, apparently this needs to go up too. I need to check this over here. No, that over there is good. Okay, so I still like this. How you got like the trees here and there. I think that works pretty nicely. Ooh, I gotta stop doing that. Alright, let's see. I like how it gives it just a little bit there. I feel like there should be something in the middle here, you know? Like maybe some kind of statue or something, but can't really make a statue, so I don't really know what I'm gonna put here. I mean, I'm sure people probably find ways that I haven't thought of, but you know, I don't know how, so. Oh, that's alright, just having something there. You know, maybe I could put a... let me think. Yeah, we'll just leave that there for now. That's fine. Okay. What we need to do now is... Yeah, what I need to do is put something here. And put something here. And then make these things connect. Because once they connect, I can add like the last layer of like around the school, you know? Is that going too far? I feel like that's going too far. I'm gonna go ahead and do this other one though too. I'm gonna look at them both. That one seems like it goes a little further. That one's... Yeah, so let's bring this one back a little bit. Okay. Maybe I should just kind of... Actually, you know what? If I can get these turned both the right way, it's gonna go a long way to making this look good, I believe. It's just kind of hard to get them exactly lined up. See, I don't know, I don't feel like that's... Maybe that is? Hard to say. Wait, so that would come across. Yeah, this needs to turn a little more. Feel that could be. That could be the one. Whoops. That could work. See, that one slices in there pretty well. As long as it goes past there, right? Get that at the corner. This looks really cool. At least I think so. Hopefully you do too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this. It definitely needs more windows and lights, which will be the next thing I'm working on for sure. Even if this isn't one like perfectly lined up, I think this will still look good. I don't think I'm that far off, if I'm off at all. Alright, now. Whoops. Oh boy. Yeah, I was about to say I lost it. I don't know how I'm gonna don't know how I'm gonna do that. But I think I'm gonna give these really tall roofs is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, there we go. Now the way this crunches in there, how do I want to do that? Think about right there would look good. Not too crazy far up there, but enough to look the way I want it to. I really kind of want this to come out more like that, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was, because this one basically was doing that. Yep, that's what was going on there. Now if I do that, I can still have a door. Yeah, gonna make a bigger door, like it's a bigger deal, you know? Okay. I'm gonna put some windows here. Actually, I don't know. I don't feel like that fits the vibe in the same way. Here, well, yeah, we'll put some here. I feel like we need a balcony. I mean, this is kind of a balcony, but it's not quite the same, you know? It's a little bit of a balcony. Yeah, give it a little more at the back. Yeah, I think giving it a little more at the back end helps it go a long way. Right. I was like, why is it doing this? And then I remembered why. Actually, I don't like that. Immediately was like, I don't like that. Yeah, I'll just put the door on the side. And I'll put another door on the side. Okay. Sure, I'll put some windows back here. And... oh, crap. Gonna put big, giant, heckin' windows on here. Gosh, that mouse is getting away from me there, wasn't it? Just getting all away from me. Okay, is this what I want? Yeah, that looks nice. Actually, these I'm gonna leave with these kind of windows since I started that. Actually, I like that. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, see, that does kind of give it a spooky kind of look, I think. I'm gonna put one right up the middle. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Alright, cool. Really does a lot. It's gonna have to try to figure out other little things. Also, I want more dead trees here. You sorry son of a gun, you. I'm gonna feel real silly if I find out later there was a way I could have just turned them into live trees. Actually, you know what? Doesn't seem to be, so. Okay, never mind. If there's a way, I'm too silly to figure it out, apparently. But either way. Did I just erase that? God damn it. Spooky. Spooky, spooky. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a moment to look at my phone again. Just kind of getting some ideas, doing what I can. Figuring out what I can. Okay. Ooh, you little turd. Yeah, looking at it, it definitely is pretty wild. What I'd like to do is add like yeah, that's what I should do. No. Okay. Add some balcony-like areas, you know? It's just a matter of if I can get it to look the way I want. I have to delete that window, that's for sure, if I'm going to do this. I don't think here is the place I want to put it. And I think that's the issue. Although, here might work. This might be... This very well could be the area to put it. This is not lining up right. Oh, jeez. Cause that'd be kind of cool, like a little balcony. Well, nah, it kind of blocks the view, you know. Oh, maybe that's what I should do. Actually, I'm gonna put some lights out here. Seeing it turn night is making me realize, like, yeah, could use some lights out here, huh? Actually, I'm gonna put it, like, right there. Okay. There. I think that. Oh, Jesus. Went inside the wall there. Okay. I think that means. Helps quite a bit. Okay. Yeah. Also, this looks a little. There we go. Yeah. I could put, like, lanterns on this. Yeah. Just put one in the middle. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, crap. There we go. I don't know, that might be a bit much. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm leaving it, gosh darn it. Look at all the lights turning on. Ooh, so spooky. Spooky, spooky. Now, I wonder if I could do this. Wait. This may not be as easy as I'm thinking. No, we're not gonna do that. Change my mind. Change my mind. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Now it's little things here and there where it's like, how do we give it a little more texture? A little more life. Also, I think I am going to go with the chimneys here. At first I wasn't sure, but I have decided. A few chimneys makes it look nice. See, I like how this is all coming together. I do think, though, I'm gonna add more here. That's not what I want. Okay. This is a start, I don't know. Oof, jeez. Yeah, it's just trying to get all this in here. See, I don't like how that sticks out, though. Yeah, maybe I don't want these here. Thought I did, but I don't know. Yeah, let's get that out of there. That's okay though, we got quite a bit going on. Although, I think adding something here would go a long way. I don't know. Maybe something like that would be better off on the outside texturing. Yeah, I think that would be better to give it more layers, not texture, layers. Give it more layers on the outside, you know? I don't know though. There's more I could do, but then I start doing it and I'm like, I kind of like it the way it is. That's the thing. So I have changed my mind again. Now something I could, actually here's something I could do. Yeah, here we go. Here's something I could do. Yeah, there we go. That's a start. Alright, let's see how. That's like a... yeah, see, I just gotta get it the right area. Yeah, there we go. Just giving like little things like that. Just adding some more to what you have, you know? That doesn't quite work. Yeah, I don't know. Still figuring out some of it. But even just adding like that, that adds like so much. Because you have more things jutting out, you know. And the more layers you add, it definitely makes it feel more organic, I guess. Or I guess a better way to put it would be it makes it feel more like a thing built by somebody with like specific design ideas, you know, instead of just like, Alright, now this is gonna be, if I can get this to work. I don't know if this is working the way that I am necessarily wanting it to. Okay, let's see. This might actually be working. Okay. Okay. See, now I'm trying to get the house inside of the house. Okay. Come through the door. Oops. Actually, I don't want this one to be that way. I got a better idea. What I'll do is I think I'll put this here. Yeah, see, I mean, it's kind of working, but then you got this shit here. That's the issue. I think if I rotate it, put this over here, and then bring it down. Let me see if it's showing outside. Just a little bit. But if I rotate it, oh, well, guess can't do that. Oh my god. Not the one I meant to grab. Well, is it actually covering it all, or? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright, let's try this one. Yeah, see, now I just gotta put something here. Gotta rotate it first, bring it down. Crap. I guess that's close enough, right? Yeah. See, I think doing that added a lot, because now it makes like little areas they can go under. I like that. I think this part needs more layers. Yeah, this definitely needs more. Yeah, I gotta make this a little less wider. Don't got to, but I'm going to. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That looks crazy. But I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. I feel I'm getting close to this being done. We'll see how much more I add. But I know I'm getting close to satisfied with this. A lot of this is going to be adding the little things here and there, you know? Like what I'm doing now. You can see just adding that little bit of layers to that, I think, really made a big difference. And I need to add lanterns back here is what I need to do. See, there we go. See, doesn't that feel more like alive, you know? This one is not allowing me to stick the lantern on it the way I want. I do not like that. We're just not gonna have one lantern there. Because I don't like how it looks when I try to put a lantern on it. Yeah, much better. Yeah, look at that. Look at how it all lights up. That looks flippin' dippin' awesome. And it looks so ominous with the purple. Purple really does do it justice. And I'll change the lights on these maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna change them all purple. I think the purple goes more with what I'm doing, you know. Also, why are not all of the lights turning on? Is what I want to know. I don't really understand why they're... I mean, now it's going to daytime, but I don't know, it just seemed like they should have been turning on earlier. I don't know. I guess they didn't need to be on for whatever reason. I knew that one didn't change. Oops. Okay, I need to put 2 under here also. Wait, how did I do those? Okay, so like... So 1 on the edge, 1... Yeah, I did that right. Make sure the light's purple. Yep. So, just gotta change the lights on these other ones. Because I want all the lights to be purple. Because I like how it looks. Kind of glad I didn't put too many lights until now. That way I can just change the colors on these and not have as many to go back to. Not that there's not a lot that I'm having to change here, but it's for a good cause. The good cause of I like how it looks. Alright. I think that's all the windows I had. Yeah, I am feeling pretty happy with how this is turning out. So I'm just gonna have to add a few more things here and there. And this one's gonna be a longer video than some of my other tinyglade videos, but I think it's worth it. And I hope that this is something that you can just put on for a long, relaxing video, you know? Because I'm just kind of chatting, rambling, really. And then occasionally, I just kind of go quiet for a little while I'm building. Hopefully when I do start talking in, it doesn't startle you, I hope. Makes me think of that show Smiling Friends, which I'm very excited for the new season to come out. But yeah, I'm very excited for the new Smiling Friends season to come out. But I was thinking about that scene in season 2 where they go to help, I can't remember his name, it's basically like Banjo-Kazooie, and they go to the place and then the person comes out and Alan punches him and he goes, "What? They startled me." That's what I was thinking of when I said the startled thing. Good times. Actually, I don't like where that door is. Do not like that. Also, I don't like how... There we go. I'd say that was really... Oof, that was irking me. Okay. I like that more on the edge. Aw, that one looks so nice there, but... Oh, that's gonna piss me off. Okay. I had to change that. That was gonna irritate me. That's weird. Ah, that's the problem though. We'll put it like middle. I think I'm gonna put it middle here too. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I would need another door here. See, it's fun to put all these little details. It's like, yeah, you don't have to. but I like it. And who knows, maybe I'll use this for some kind of art project. Because having something like this you can reference, you can like zoom out and do an establishing shot so much easier, you know? Wait, what? Wait, why didn't it? Wait. How did he get the pumpkins? Give me the pumpkins. Ah, shnikey. Can I not move the pumpkin? Oh no, yeah, I can. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I just got an idea actually. Okay. Now, is there a way I can just duplicate the pumpkin? Oh crap, I keep... I can. I could have been doing this. I didn't realize. Oh, man. Well, that sure makes things easier, doesn't it? I did not realize you could do this. I don't know how. I didn't realize, but I didn't. Crap. Well, that's okay. At least I realize now. Also, I'm gonna put this in the middle here like, ooh, where does... Yeah, I think that was pretty loud. That train will probably be cut out. But if you hear the train, then I change my mind. It's hard to know. Sometimes it may not come through as loud as you think it would. But I don't know. That seemed pretty loud. So I will be shocked if it didn't. That's what I was trying to say. Be shocked if it didn't come through loud. Oy. Help if I could talk, huh? Actually, this is kind of a silly place to put the bench. I think I'm gonna put the benches where would be a better place. Like, yeah, like right here. That'd be nice, right? Have some nice places for the benches. Yeah, look at that. How come I can't rotate? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm so glad you can copy these things now. I cannot believe that I did not realize that. But now that I do, I will definitely be using that feature a lot. I like the sound of the little fairies. I think that's what it is, or little fireflies maybe. Well, anyway, you know. I'm gonna put some of these in the garden. Yeah, perfect. A little sheepy. Yeah, having some of these definitely adds to the ambiance. Should probably put the pumpkins out here, like around the trees. Probably make more sense. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, see, look at that. When you're able to more intentionally put these things around, it sure makes a big difference. This looks so nice. I'm very happy with it. Very happy with it. I do like putting the benches here because I think it gives more of a feeling of like this is your waiting area. You know, like gives it more of a waiting area feel. Like you're waiting to see if you're gonna get in, you know? Then you have a place to sit. So that's nice, right? You don't have to be standing. Although, now that I think about it, I do kind of like the benches just being here. Makes more sense. It's like an outdoor waiting room, you know? I hate whenever I say those filler words so much. Sometimes when I say, you know, it doesn't bother me as much, but there's sometimes it's like it becomes like the thing, and I don't know, I think, you know, I get more irritated with myself when I say it because it's like it feels like I'm asking a question when I'm not really. I think that's why it gets on my nerves when I say it so much. But in that instance, I don't think it was as big of a deal, but just kind of in stream of consciousness right now, you know? Oh, there it is, I said it. I'm trying not to get too self-conscious about it. Okay, yeah, we definitely... Oh, you know what? Should definitely put some lanterns, like, in between the... Yeah, put them in between the benches. But yeah, it's like, ooh, will I be welcome to the school of witchcraft? And then you're sitting out here waiting. Ah, don't turn today. I was enjoying the ambiance. You ruined it. I mean, obviously I can just change it back to night, but I've been just letting it do its thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add a few more details. I think I'm getting pretty close to done with this. You know, actually I should make some water, but where? That's the question. Should I put some water on the inside? Wait, where's the water? Maybe I won't put any water. Because I don't really know I'd put the water, to be honest. That's okay, not everything needs water. Alright, let's go back to Windows. Yeah, I think that's cute. Yeah, I think that looks nice. How far up is that? Definitely farther up there. Okay. Yeah, I should probably put some windows like 1, 2. Oh, it was 1 and then 2. Okay. Got confused with that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Definitely needs lots of windows. Problem is this part of the process takes a good while. Ooh, got a tickle in my nose. I think I hear the train coming again. Man, that train be going tonight. Yep, that was the train again. Makes you wonder sometimes. Just the destination, like, I wonder where they're going, you know? Probably everywhere, but I didn't mean to make that a 3. Didn't quite want that one to be a 3. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's just put a cute little one, just like one little one right there. Oh, here we go. Give him more character there. Lots of layers. Like an onion. You know, I don't really care that much for Shrek, personally, which I feel like is like fighting words for some people. But I really did like that newest Puss in Boots movie. It was really good. Did not expect it to make me feel emotions. Also, the art style was very interesting. I like to see more experimental things like that. I think probably one of my favorite, well, I don't know where to really rank it. I just know I like it, but anyway, an animated movie I really like is that movie called Flow. What did I watch it on? HBO Max, that's what it was. It was just a very, like there wasn't any words, wasn't any dialogue. It was just all watching the animal characters and what they went through, and that was a really good movie. I really love stories that either have limited dialogue or none and are still able to tell their story. I think that's so cool. That's something I'm trying to do with my comic. I'm like almost at the end now, and there's definitely more dialogue. There's a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, I think that kind of stuff's pretty cool, because it's definitely not something easy to pull off. But I think that movie did a good job. Yeah, so if you're interested, like I said, it's on HBO Max and it's called Flow. And it's basically just a kind of more from the perspective of this little cat, and it's trying to survive a catastrophe that happens. I don't want to spoil it. That's the basic premise. It's very cute. Another movie I did not expect to make me feel emotional, but god damn it, got me. It's very good. I gotta put some windows up there. Okay, let's see, these 3. 1. There's 3, right? Wait. Oh, just see. Ooh, I hate when that happens. It was like I got this sensation on my hand, and it felt like something was crawling on me and there was nothing there, but my hair was standing on end. I guess this thing I made is just too spooky. It's making my hair stand on end. Ooh. Yeah, seriously, I don't know. Static electricity? Fuck if I know. But anyway, oh boy. I'm like way off here. Put one here, and then a double there. Alright. Isn't that purty? Oh. Gotta change those colors. You know, maybe I'll just make... No. No. Oh, you bastard, yo. I meant to say I'm gonna make maybe just a couple green. Just to vary it up. Actually, I think that... Ooh, that's actually a really good idea I had. I do believe. You know, good choice on me. Good on me. Because I think turning a couple of them green really does add to the atmosphere. Yeah. Yo, you little fucker. It's like really struggling with that. Okay. Yeah. You know, something else I should try. I think I'm gonna do like on these two to give it a little extra something. Come on. I don't like how it goes into that though. Actually I changed mine. I had an idea and now I'm like, never mind. Although I could leave that there, that is kind of nice. Could I copy this? Too bad I can't copy the piece like that. Because I do like that. Oh yeah, that's not where I want it. See, I'm struggling to... How did I do this one? Oh, it was over there. Not even on the right one. Yeah, I put that on the completely wrong one. It was meant to be over here. Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah, it needs to be. Actually, I think I'm gonna make that other one higher. Yeah, because it goes up to the window. Yeah, see, actually, adding little things like that just really add a lot to it that you wouldn't necessarily expect. Yeah, see, just having that little bit sticking out, it adds just a little bit more to it. I don't necessarily want every little thing to have a ton of layers like that, but if you look at, whoops, if you look at everything like this, you can really see how the things I have added did add a lot of texture. It really does. I'm gonna add more chimneys actually. Add one here. How do you do that thing where you like... There we go. There we go. I was trying so hard to figure out how to do that. I wonder if I should put one here. It's not gonna let me do what I want. Maybe I can put one here. I just cannot get this to work. Yeah. Gotta figure out how to... I wonder if I put it there. How's that look? Actually, I like that. I actually didn't think I was gonna like it, but I like it. Ooh, you little bastard. Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, see, looking at that, I've noticed I really like, I don't have to make everything this way, it's just a habit I've been having, where I like it having a symmetrical, this side looks like that side kind of thing. It's just something that apparently I find satisfying. And I say apparently because I keep doing it, so I must find it satisfying, right? You know, because if I didn't find it satisfying, why do I keep doing it? You know? Okay. Okay. Wait, where did I put that? Okay, I put it there. Is that how I did that one? It's hard to remember. Yeah, that is what I did. Okay. Sometimes you do it and then immediately you're like, how did I do it? Got 2 there. Yep, there we go. I just gotta think, where else do I want to put windows? Yeah, probably to put some on the outside here, huh? Okay. Oh, actually, this would be a good place to do this. Yeah, I like that. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Very strange. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Huh. Okay. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do, since it's being weird like that, I'll just put some here. Put some there. There we go. It's funny, you start making these little details and then you realize, holy crap, I got so many I need to do if I want this to look the way I'm wanting it to. So got 1 and then 2, okay. Wait, I just looked. I gotta look again. Okay, it's in that angle. So I just need to see, why is it doing that? You know what? I'm not gonna stress over it. It still looks fine. See, you notice how I started making some of these white. Also, you notice how that one is not the right color for some reason. Huh, weird. Anyway, it's fixed now. Actually, do I want these to be that color? Actually, I'm gonna make only some of them this way. I'm gonna change these. Yeah, because I think if it's too many, it can be a little distracting. So we'll just do a couple like this. Okay, yep, there we go. So yeah, just changing a couple of them so that way it doesn't go way overboard. You get stuff a little noticeable, but not too crazy. Alright, I got those windows. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it on that side. Okay, so I did that. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. We're getting pretty close to done though. Wait, what color are these? Okay, those are all purple. Those are green. Yeah, we'll just change these to purple then. Oh yeah, that's not yeah, that's it. I gotta move that over. Now let's look at this. So it's 2 in the middle, 1 on the side. Okay, that's easy enough. 2 in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. Okay, so none of those are white framed. Gotta fix that now. Yeah, I think I'm almost done. We're a little over 2 hours, but that's okay. I don't do these videos super often, so give you something longer to watch, listen to, or both, so definitely gonna be finished very soon though. Though I feel like I said that before, so can't remember, but do feel like I said that already. Okay, where's the color? Green, okay. Got a good amount of green and purple. Okay, so I did that, did that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a few more windows. Oh yeah, I didn't change these colors. Whoops. No. not what I meant to do. It's very easy to click the wrong thing though, for sure. It's very easy to accidentally click the wrong thing. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna put some stuff on the back. And then we're going to, actually I'm gonna make a little balcony here. I feel like my voice cracked there for a little bit. I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm getting tired myself. But I'm like, kind of being a little stubborn. I could finish this video tomorrow, but I'm really enjoying making this and I just want to finish it. So here I am putting that on myself. Like, with, you know, there's literally no need for it, but I'm doing that. Sometimes you just get hyper focused and you want to keep going, and then you end up where I'm at now. I'm gonna make this one green. But that being said, I know I keep saying it, but I really am. I'm almost finished. Yeah. I think this needs at least windows on the side. I'm gonna put 2 big windows. Whoops, and I'm gonna put 2 big windows. Am I hearing the train again? Man, that train's been going crazy. Whoops, not what I meant to do. I just keep seeing everything and I'm like, okay, do I want to add anything else? I mean, that's looking pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Okay, I'm gonna do one other thing. One of which is gonna be I'm gonna have a little bit of water. And I don't have to have some water, but I want a little bit of water here and there. Then I'm gonna get some, oh wait, no, that's right, I can just copy it, right? How did I do it earlier? Oh, you can't do it with the trees? Why would you not be able to copy the trees? That's stupid. Goodbye, trees that are not the way I want you to look. I just want to put some trees here and there. And you really gotta screw this up, don't you? I just want the gnarly trees. Ugh. I'm just gonna put some trees here and there, and then I'm gonna delete the ones that aren't the ones I want. I think that's the best way to deal with it. Just gonna populate it with some trees here and there, and then get rid of you pesky trees that look too lively. You don't understand. You're not adding to the aesthetic I want. Come on. Why can't I delete this? Oh, that one's probably out of bounds. No, that's okay. I mean, you look at that, that's still pretty good helping of the more gnarled looking trees, you know? I do hope that's something that they add, is being able to copy the trees, because why can I copy some stuff but not others? Stupid. Not a fan. But that being said, still get quite a bit of options. It's just something I'd like him to add, because it'd be pretty cool, you know? Alright, we're gonna do one more thing. Like, this is actually the last thing. We're gonna turn it to nighttime. How do I get all the lights to come on? Why are not all the lights coming on? Yeah, look at that. This is the thing that's trying to get a good picture. And the lighting isn't quite how I want. There we go. How do I get the, there we go. I was about to say that's what I wanted, was the stuff to be lit up like that. There, now I can go to that. Okay, now I feel satisfied. Well, this is where I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode. I made it pretty long just because I wanted to do a real long play and show you me just building a whole deal. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're not already asleep, maybe consider giving a like or a subscribe if you would like to see more of the things that I do. And have a good night.